Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Couponing Through Adulthood. I'm Emily, and if you haven't joined us before, I talk about all the tips and tricks that I use to save money and get myself and my husband through adulthood. So today we're going to be talking about how I pay all my bills on time. I've used the method I'm going to share with you for about 4 or 5 years now. I have found that it is just such an easy way for me to keep track of my money. So we'll get started. First thing that I do is I have an agenda, and I used to have a notebook. And I found that it was very helpful to first write out all of my bills. What are the monthly bills I have? The credit cards, student loans, car loans, rent, utilities, all of those things, and I write them down. And then I write the date that they are due. And then what I do is I write how many paychecks I have coming that month and what days they are. So for September, I had 2 paychecks. So I had one on the 7th and I had one on the 21st. And then I wrote down my bills, and I can see that for September 7th, between September 7th and September 21st, so everything between those 2 days, these are the 2 bills that I have to pay. So I have my Citibank credit card that I don't like, and my Kohl's card, which I've paid off. So I have nothing on it. I don't have to pay. So then for the second one, I have my Discover, which I don't have anything on. Yeah, and I'll show you my my progress with my update later. And then I've got my student loan. I have one tiny student loan, and then my rent and utilities. And I'll talk about student loans later. It may not make sense right now, if you saw what that was, but we'll do another video. So I will, the day that I get paid, so if I got paid on September 7th, on September 8th, I'm paying all of my bills the day after that I get paid. I pay them all the bills that fall between that day that I just got paid and my next paycheck. I take out the drama and I pay them off right then and there. That way I know exactly what money I have, and I'm not waiting. I'm not saying, okay, as I'm going through the week, I'm not going, oh, I have to save a certain amount of money because I know I have this bill. I just pay it up front. It's done. I found that by doing this, I'm less likely to miss a payment. I pay early, which is very helpful. And I don't miss a payment. I get the minimum. Always pay the minimum, no matter what. Always pay your minimum. And my credit score has been great. I've never had a poor credit score. Even when I've had quite a bit, and if you've watched my videos, you know that I have quite a bit of credit card debt, and I'm getting myself out of it. I will have that update, but my credit card, my score has always been good, and I've never been denied a loan or anything like that. So always make those payments. So that's how I pay my bills. The other part that I really love about it is, say, you saw for September 7th, I only had a $120 minimum payment in between these 2 paychecks. So what I do, I usually have about 2 paychecks. If I'm really lucky, I get 3. And one paycheck is usually the paycheck that pays some bills, but then I have a large sum left over. And then I have one paycheck that I don't have much left over because it's my rent bill, it's my first of the month bills, and so I know that my second paycheck, the one that's closest to the first of the month, is never going to have as much left over. So what I do, I sit on my money. Until this paycheck comes. So say for September 7th, I pay all my bills and I have $400 left over. Well, I will wait until September 21st, and that $400 is still in there, and then I use the snowball effect. I think we've been talking about snowballing effect. Everyone's been doing David Ramsey. This is how I determine what my extra contribution every month is going to be. I wait until after my next paycheck to determine that. And that has allowed me to be able to pay large amounts. And that's actually what happened last time. So I'm going to do an update. As you may not know, I use the coloring sheet methods. If you've seen my last videos, you know this. And I found out I paid off my Discover card, which had $2,682.18 on it. And I paid in August only, I paid $1,950 to this credit card payment. So I was shocked that I could do that, and that was only in 2 months. In 2 months, I paid this off, and in August and September, I paid that off. So now I have a new one, and with my Citibank, which I really don't like Citibank. So if you're getting offers from them, throw them away. I really don't like them. I don't think that I don't think most companies care about their users, but this company really, I just feel like they want you to be in credit card debt. They want you to have that large interest that you're paying. So I owe for my Citibank $6,373.53. I paid $400 for my last paycheck because I had that $400 left over. So that was my first payment. And then I'm getting paid in 2 weeks. So in October, I'll have another big snowball effect. And that's how I'm able to pay these large sums, because I'm paying my bills on time and I'm keeping track of it. Another tip that I have, take the credit card out. Take the credit card out of your wallet. I used to be a person who I was like, oh, I need my credit card in my wallet. I need it. What if something happens? And I realized I'm not traveling. If something happens, I have family, thank goodness, and I have my husband who can come and get me, and I have friends who can come and get me, and then I can go and get my credit card if I need it. So take the credit card out. It really does make a difference. It puts a stop to it. I've done the same thing with my Citi card. It just has here it is. It just has my information on it. And then I post them so that I'm able to look, and they go in my bathroom and I hide them when guests come, but I see them in the morning, and it really does help me stay focused, because credit card debt, student loan debt, all of this debt is just a new indentured service program that these companies have got us in, and it's stuff we don't need. And then some people are, that's what you have to do. But I hope that this is helpful. I know towards the end I kind of got on a rant about credit card companies, because it really is hard. If you're going through this debt-free journey and you're going through the journey, then you know this is real. This is what the journey looks like. And I'm in it with you. If you have any questions, comments, tips, advice, please feel free to comment below. If you really liked my video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will see you next week or next time. I don't know when I'm posting my next video. We'll see. Bye, guys.